Hey everyone, John here, and welcome back to the Toy Box. Last year, Build-A-Bear gave us Charmander, the Fire-type first-gen starter. Earlier this year, we got Squirtle, the Water-type, and today we have Bulbasaur, the Grass-type starter. So let's go ahead and look at the 7th plush in the Build-A-Bear Pokémon line. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. So before we take a look at the plush, let's take a look at Bulbasaur's first-gen Pokédex entry. Bulbasaur is the Seed Pokémon. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokémon. So let's go ahead and take a 360-degree view of the plush. So here is the front, and we can see Bulbasaur's expression, his red eyes. Then we have spot right here, spot number 1, spot number 2, and spot number 3. If you look closely, the spots are sewn on over here, and here these just look like they're embroidered right there. So now look at the smile on his face. Look at this expression. Then we look at Bulbasaur on the side. We can see just like in the real design, he has longer front legs than back legs, and has the toes right here. And of course we've got the iconic bulb right here. We have some details coming over here, the lines. And from the back, the lower back right here is where Bulbasaur was stuffed from. And over here is just the other side. Bulbasaur's tail tag is actually a head tag this time. And it's just right here. And so Bulbasaur, the entire plush is stuffed in the store. Some of the Build-A-Bears will have a little part of it stuffed. I wasn't sure if the bulb was going to be stuffed at first. But no, the bulb is deflated when you first get Bulbasaur, and the employees stuff him for you. So there's that. One other thing to note is that Bulbasaur is a bit bigger than other Build-A-Bear plushes. So Bulbasaur will take a little while to plush. So that's just something to look out for. It's not a problem at all. That's pretty cool. So because of the design of Bulbasaur, just by looking at it, I already knew it was going to have a lot of trouble fitting into certain clothes. But we can't have a Build-A-Bear blush without the clothes. So let's go ahead and take a look at what clothes Bulbasaur can wear. Okay, so here is Bulbasaur wearing the clothes that came out along with them. I'm sure that one of the things that was challenging for the company when building Bulbasaur, and it's one of the things I thought of immediately when I heard that Bulbasaur was coming out, was that there were going to be a lot of challenges in getting Bulbasaur to wear clothes. A lot of the other Pokemon, like for example, like Charmander and Squirtle, they fit more of the Build-A-Bear model, and that their bodies are shaped in a certain way that is similar to the teddy bears, so that they can easily wear the teddy bear's clothes. And Eevee looks just like the dogs, like the Paw Patrol dogs and any other plush dogs that Build-A-Bear has come up with. And they have dog sweaters and other shoes for the dogs as well. So with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Eevee, and the other Pokemon, you have some choices as to what clothes you can have them wear. But this really wasn't the case for Bulbasaur, as none of the shirts will fit him, and definitely none of the pants will fit him. Mostly because of the bulb and because of how thick his legs are. And that's really because they're trying to make Bulbasaur look accurate and look just like how Bulbasaur is originally designed. So, in a way, we're really limited to scarves and hats, and that's what Build-A-Bear gave us here. So I went ahead and sprang for the leaf hat, and you can see the design right here. It's with leaves and green Pokeballs. And you also have a scarf which has the same patterns. And they fit right here on Bulbasaur. And they can also fit on your other Pokemon too. The hat won't fit as well because it's meant to fit Bulbasaur's head. But the scarf fits pretty well on the other Pokemon. I already tried it. So, one thing to remember when you get Bulbasaur is if you like dressing up your Build-A-Bear plushes, you just need to remember that the clothes are going to be more difficult for Bulbasaur. So, If you want to get them certain clothes, make sure you try them when you're in the store before you take them, expecting to use them on Bulbasaur. So that's the clothes Bulbasaur can wear. Let's go ahead and do the review. Well, now that we've looked at the Bulbasaur plush himself, as well as all of the clothes he can wear, now it's time to go ahead and do the review. So I really can't say anything bad about Bulbasaur. I really like this plush a lot. I love the details that Build-A-Bear put into it. Particularly, I love Bulbasaur's facial expression. There are a couple of things that I really like in my Pokemon plushes. The first thing is I really like Pokemon plushes that are proportionally accurate and how with accurate details as to the Pokemon that they were designed off of. And Bulbasaur definitely fits this. And I like that Bulbasaur looks really happy and friendly. Doesn't make much sense to me to have a plush that looks scary, so I do like that Bulbasaur looks friendly. And the other detail that I really like is I really like the way they did the bulb. Now, I know that according to Bulbasaur's design, the bulb should be a little bigger, but I think this one is perfect just the way it is. And I love the way they did the details where they sewed in the lines and they have it crunch up a little bit here and it gives it another dimension, and it looks really nice, and it looks more like the bulb from instead of just a piece that just is stuffed back here. So that is really cool. So and I do like the accessories that came with it. I like the clothes. I normally don't buy a lot of clothes for my Build-A-Bears, but I just had to have this hat and scarf, so I think they looked really nice. So, if you want to get Bulbasaur, so how do you go ahead and get him? And of course, just like all the other plushes, there's two ways you can get them. If you go into the store, you can get Bulbasaur for $35. It's a little more expensive than the others, which were $28. And I think this is probably because of just how big Bulbasaur is, and probably because of the details, especially the bulb in his back. So I think that's the reason for the price. But it's $35 for Bulbasaur, and if you want to get the accessories, then the hat and the scarf, they come together for $12.50, and they do come bundled together in one hanger. So do make sure, if you do decide to purchase it, that you have both pieces together. So since they look very similar, just make sure you have both of them together. If you do the online bundle, which is $55, you'll get Bulbasaur, you'll get the same hat and scarf, and you'll also get a trading card game. You also get this if you buy them in the store. And you'll get a 6-in-1 sound. I'm actually not sure if the 6-in-1 sound was available in the store. Unlike all the other plushes, there is no special online outfit for Bulbasaur. So, in this case, it really doesn't matter if you purchase Bulbasaur in the store or online. You have access to the same outfits. And my suggestion again is I really love the Build-A-Bear experience, so I would go into the store and buy them if I were you. If you're a big Bulbasaur fan, then this is something I very highly recommend. So, this has been the review for the Build-A-Bear Workshop Bulbasaur plush. This has been the review for the 7th Build-A-Bear Pokemon plush, Bulbasaur. So what do you think of Bulbasaur? Let me know in the comments below. Which Build-A-Bear starter did you like the best? Check out my reviews for Charmander and Squirtle and decide. Links for both videos are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, rate, subscribe, and don't stop playing.